Hey, what's going on, guys? EJ here, breathing fantasy football literally, and we made it to the Super Bowl, man. Man, so excited to finally finish the season. Honestly, I'm ready for the offseason. I'm ready to get my head wrapped up into some other things besides DFS. But I love my DFS family that I'm finding, that I'm building with. I love setting lineups. It's fun, man. But you know what? I gotta take a break. So we're gonna set some lineups. I'm gonna play some hype videos. See if anybody wants to jump on and talk. So man, we're gonna watch some. Can't believe I'm gonna say it. The Bengals in the Super Bowl. I was alive. I was a baby when they were in the Super Bowl last. And the Rams, they recently been there. Kurt Warner took them there a couple times, right? Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good Super Bowl, man. I'm totally digging Joe Burrow getting them there. It's awesome. It's like we could talk about the Rams, about some unique stories there, but for Joe Burrow and in that team that doesn't have any, I would say, superstars that they kind of paid in free agency. There's nobody that I really know that they got in free agency that was like a big sign to help this push. So man, I'm totally excited for the Bengals, and I'll give my prediction throughout the show, kind of show you my direction. When we set lineups on Draftkings, I try and think about a few different directions. And this is a Super Bowl. This is the last slate, so it's just a showdown. Showdowns, man, they could be a lot of fun, but this one's more like just a gamble. This is the last one. I'm probably going to set 50, 60 lineups, just a big hoorah, get one last little itch of DFS, and then put it away for 6 months. So I'm excited for one journey to end for this season. It's been a great season too. Breathing fantasy football, literally, man. I love just trying something different. There's a lot of people that come on, they have certain types of unique ways of presenting information. And this is the way I like to do it, man. I'll split the screen. We'll talk some DFS this way, that way. I love being amateur. I love just being myself. I don't want to try and pretend to be someone, improve something. Hey, you guys just want to chill, underground talk DFS? That's what I'm here for. If you want someone that kind of says they're more professional and they do a lot of research and they just talk about these plays, yeah, I can talk about every quarterback that's on the slate, every running back, but that's not the way I like to do it, man. So let's do it. Let's look at some hype videos.
Hey, Nate. How's life? I don't know. It's all right. I've been dealing with some things like every human being and really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I think I need a little me time. I think I need a little free time. A little break from the shows and the bus rides.
Cincinnati Bengals select
Joe
Burrow, quarterback, LSU, T. Higgins, wide receiver, Clemson.
With the fifth pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Jamar Chase, wide receiver, LSU.
Man.
Sleeping my burdens. Well, I brought a few with me. I'm not perfect. Looking at the view like this concerns me. Picking up the cues, right? I'm quite nervous. Hating when I lose sight. Life gets blurry and things might hurt me. It's probably gonna be a long
And those two
journey.
guys, Higgins and Chase, I feel like only one of them is gonna pop if the Bengals somehow get their offense going. It's gonna be one of them, Higgins or Chase. That's the direction you can go to. Usama, man, I don't think he's gonna play. I wouldn't expect him to play, man.
The season comes down to this. It is card zone.
Man, Chase is so fast. He makes it look so easy.
I can be critical, never typical. Intricate with every syllable, I'm a criminal. Intimate, never political, pretty literal. Even if you hate it, I make you feel like you're in it though. You call me what you want, but never call me forgettable. Leave you deep in thought, I can never swim in the kiddie pool. Waited, I've been thinking the cinematic is beautiful. Man, I don't know if I'm making movies or music videos. Yeah, the sales can rise, doesn't mean much though when your health declines. See, we've all got something that we trapped inside that we try to suffocate, you know, hoping it dies. Try to hold it underwater, but it always survives. And it comes up out of nowhere like an evil surprise. And it hovers over you to tell you millions of lies. You don't relate to that? Must not be as crazy as I am. The point I'm making is the mind is a powerful place, and what you feed it can affect you in a powerful way. It's pretty cool, right?
This is a good
but
song.
it's not always safe.
Never
Just
heard
stay
it.
with me. This will only take a moment, okay? Just think about it for a second. If you look at your face every day when you get up and think you'll never
So many
be great,
just
you'll
deep
never be
plays.
great. Not because you're not, but they hate. We'll always
This
find a
is
way to cut you
gonna
off
have to
from
work, I guess, against the Rams. I don't see them running the ball too much. They're gonna have to get some breakaway plays. I had enough of that one. Let's look at another one. Sorry, guys, cut it off. Man, I'm so like just thinking of what this game means to these two teams. It's pretty cool. I've always been a diehard football fan my whole life. And as I try and grow older, we all grow older. Here's the Dharma talk from me a little bit. I started to see football in a different light. I had a huge passion of it as a kid. Of course, all kids that get into sports, they start to develop a certain mindset where it becomes their life. Everything they do evolves around either this team. It's a love that you just get attached to, especially as a kid. It's like your first love maybe is this team or sport. And for me, it was the Packers. Being a diehard fan most of my young teenage. There was a few years when I joined the military, I wasn't into it as much. I was just kind of focusing on my career. But in the end, being in the military, I ended up seeing other people wear their gear. And I was like, man, I remember my Packer gear, the joy it gave me. I got lucky to watch 2 Super Bowls as a kid. What amazing feeling. I hope that's why I like to see these two teams who haven't been there in a long time and give these other young kids a chance to watch some of their favorite teams finally go to a Super Bowl in over 33 years or something. It's crazy, man. I'm excited for the Bengals, excited for the Rams. Stafford deserves it too. He really does. All those guys deserve it. Everyone, I think the most hated player that's still that's in the Super Bowl is probably Odell Beckham Jr. Everybody knows that he's one of the divas and he's not that respected. So if he doesn't win, I think it's a win for a lot of people that are against him. But I'm kind of just, I don't care. I want to see the Bengals win. I hope they win. I hope that people are happy. People enjoy the game. We don't have football for the next 6 months. So enjoy it, guys. So I don't have no viewers, just hanging out here. I love having viewers. I love chatting with people. This is kind of just a random stream, so we're just going to look at some videos. We're going to set some lineups. If you're watching it recorded, you can just scroll through, man. I love anybody that just wants to hang out, talk DFS, talk Super Bowl. Let's do it, guys. So that last video we watched was from Exabiro. Good video. The music was a little too much for a video like that. Too much rap. I don't know, man. I could be a critic. I also make videos. I'm a video editor, so I'm here to support. I'm here to offer just my honest heart. That's what it is. Let's give this dude a shot. He's got 28 views. His name's A.L. Landon. Let's see his Super Bowl hype video.
Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Can't stop me now. Travel 200 miles, I'm knocking at your door. And I don't really care if you ain't got cool. Don't be a stranger. I'm right here at your door. I won't leave. I want more. What's up, danger? What's up, danger? Cause I like high chances that I might lose. I might get all on the edge just like you. I like tall buildings, sparkling off of them. I go home with it no matter how you do. What's up, danger?
Oh, Joe Burrow touchdown run? Is that possible? Are we going to see that? Nobody's going to put Joe Burrow in the captain because he don't run. People just saw Stafford get a rushing touchdown. I don't know. I'm watching this. I'm just thinking, getting ideas. We Galaxy Brain. We're going to look at lineups. We said DFS lineups, man. Oh, this one's suggested. Let's watch it. MCQ37 highlights. I support you, brother. Oh, that's good.
Matthew Stafford came in 0-3. 0-3. This man is top 12 in yards, top 12 in touchdowns right now. 0-3 in the playoff. This run that he is on right now can take him out of the seat and put him in a Hall of Fame chair if he wins this Super Bowl.
Wow.
Joe Burrow has led the greatest two-year turnaround in the history of the NFL in Cincinnati. What he has done for an organization that people are saying, don't go there, and you can't win there, and they don't spend any money.
Right now in the NFL, Cooper Kupp is the best wide receiver in the league.
Right now.
And I'm not just talking about statistically. Every time you walk into a game, you know that Cooper Kupp is going to be the focal point.
I don't know what I think about Cooper Kupp.
And no one can do anything.
He does
about
get it done, man. But
To me, Jamar Chase is that dude. This brother is spectacular. I mean, without question, the offensive rookie of the year. Without question.
yeah.
We are not done. This is not the standard. The standard is. How bad y'all want it? How bad y'all want it? It's all lined up for it. Be relentless. Be relentless. Be relentless. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. You gotta go. Who that say gonna beat the Bengals? Who that say gonna beat the Bengals? Go!
Man, this could be a good game. You know what? Let's set some lineups, man. Give you guys the hypeness. I want to see what happens. I love these hypes. Hype it up, hype it up, hype it up.
This is why we love the NFL.
Lost one for Odell Beckham Jr. Got it down. Get up. Mixon darts to the outside, and Mixon is gone. Touchdown, Bengals. Stafford, deep downfield. He's got Cup
Man,
again.
that play,
With a touchdown pass to
that was
Taylor.
the
And now they go deep
defining
down the
play.
field. And it is intercepted on the rebound by Bell.
Now he's hit. He's wrapped up. He flipped it forward. It's tipped. It's intercepted.
Man, good job. Nice video. Sorry, guys, for about first 15 minutes, I just wanted to show some hype you up, get you ready for the Super Bowl. We're going to set some lineups, probably set a couple. I love to always set some uniqueness. Look at some Galaxy Brain plays. Already got some ideas. It's hard to be different on a showdown. Everybody's going to have similar shit. It's just what it is. So let's see what we can see here and get some lineups going. All right, man. You guys know how it is. We're kind of just chilling here. I'll probably be on for about an hour. Set probably 10 lineups or so. See what we can do. Let's have some fun. Let's find some unique plays. I'm no expert in DFS, but I have been playing. I'm a veteran player. I'm just like one of you. I'm just a regular dude setting lineups. That's all this is. That's all it is. And I love doing it. I love jumping on here. I don't know. Hey, I need your help. I want your help. I want to make friends. I just want to hang out. And I'll give you my thoughts too. That's all it is, man. So let's look at some of these lineups. Let's look at the field. I can show you some of the looks I already have. So let's do that. Let's show you some of the looks I got. Show you some of the direction. Because I do have 6 lineups. I looked at a few. So let's look at these lineups that I built. See how they make sense. I think that's the best way I can try and help. That's all I want to do. So let's look at this first lineup. Matthew Stafford and the captain. I don't think is that unique. I don't think it's a great play. It's one of those. I'm showing you a play that I did. It's a zeroed out lineup. It's got a unique $200 play, which I love $200 plays because if they get a touchdown or something, it's so unique if it's not out of hand. If like a lot of guys don't blow up and it's more low scoring but nothing crazy, then a guy like Hopkins, if he ends up being activated, I don't know what the situation with Higbee is. These are early look lineups. I'm thinking maybe if Higbee don't play and it's Blanton, but Blanton needs some rest. I don't know. This guy for 200, you can't go wrong. If he's somehow not playing, I would think that this is worth a play if he actually is activated and plays in the Super Bowl. Why not, man? So Stafford and captain, I'm saying he gets a rushing touchdown. He throws 1 or 2 to Cooper Kupp. He got Odell Beckham and he got Hopkins. So he's got 3 weapons. So he's throwing 1 each 3, just putting an onslaught on the Bengals. Then you got Mixon and McPherson. So the McPherson play with Stafford and the captain, it kind of don't make sense. I don't see a direction usually where that would make sense. But the crazy thing is let's put it in a lineup. Well, why not? It doesn't have to make sense. You never know how some of these scripts can get drawn up, man. That's why I love DFS. So that's the first look. Here's another look. I'm kind of really liking T. Higgins and the captain. I think last week he had that 6 catches for 100 yards. I think he's going to be overlooked a little bit. Maybe other people are thinking that they're being contrarian playing Higgins. I don't know. I think a lot of people are going to be on Chase because Chase seems like his go-to guy when he needs when he's in the red zone, especially with Usoma out. I'd say you can't go wrong with Higgins. I don't know, man. I don't know how many directions you want to look at this game. I feel like you got to play it from – we're in the Super Bowl, man. There's so many ways this game could go. It could go any direction. Sure. Bengals could get shut down by the Rams deep. We'll play that. I'll play one of those scenarios. And, yeah, the Bengals could – Joe Burrow can come out and be the hero like he's been and actually have, like, some crazy Super Bowl MVP game where he has 2 or 3 touchdowns. We don't know what we could see on next Sunday, so it's good to be different, man. Set some unique lineups, have some fun. So here's one with Higgins and the captain. I got Joe Burrow in the flex, Tyler Boyd. So he's got Boyd and Higgins. Then I got another crazy tight end play. This is like the opposite of the Tyler Higbee scenario. So it's Usoma. He had a pretty bad injury. I don't think he's going to play if I had to take a guess. So you got Drew Sample, who he's not that good. And we don't know what this guy is. So it's another one of those, if he's activated, play him. It looks like he's played. So if you see some type of statistic, it shows that he's actually played. We could look at Fantasy Labs and see how many snaps he had. Because you got to dig deep, man. If you want to think that you have a shot in having some kind of optimal lineup, you have to be different. You have to play a guy that nobody in their god earthly mind would think would have any fantasy potential. Those are the guys you got to play if you want a chance to actually win it. But if you want to play it safe, you could still hit it. I'm not saying you're not going to. But if you want to stand out and be that one that played that crazy dude that nobody know of and he caught a freaking touchdown in the Super Bowl, now that's crazy. I had a moment of confidence right there. I really like just thinking that. I don't know, man. So what am I looking up? It's a good song, man. My buddy's music in the background. Oh, yeah, Mitchell Wilcox. We're going to look up Fantasy Labs. All right, Super Bowl. Let's see it. They don't have projected ownership up yet. That's all right. I want to look at some crazy shit. See the Drew Sample. See, the thing is these are early looks. We don't know if Usoma's playing, man. It's one of those is if he is, I don't know. So this guy takes a huge bump in snaps. I mean, he's already getting almost all the snaps. But if he's getting snaps, I think didn't Usoma got hurt in the very beginning of the game. So what did this guy get? Where's he at? Tight end. Filter players off. See, Fantasy Labs doesn't want to show you the guys that aren't supposed to do anything. So Wilcox, how many snaps did he have? This dude had 18 snaps. And I guess he was just blocking out there, but he was on the field 18 times on offense. The Bengals ran plays where he probably ran a few routes. He just wasn't targeted. So you get a guy where Usoma probably – do they actually have him projected to – they have him projected to possibly play. Let's look up what – I want to share that later on. I want to look up any updated information on Usoma. I don't want to be eating my words here. He did not practice Friday. It would have been a major surprise if Usoma had practiced this week after suffering an MCL sprain. The Bengals hope he can make it back for the Super Bowl, but that's far from a guarantee. This dude is not playing. This dude is not playing in the Super Bowl. Like, we can build our lineups hoping that he is. I'm not building one single lineup until I see him practicing. This dude has to practice for me to put him in a lineup. I mean, the Bengals are going to try. They got to prepare without him. They got to draw up some other plays of those other tight ends that may be capable of doing something that can work for them. That's what I see here, man. So with that being said, this dude's not playing. He's not playing. I don't see him playing. So this Wilcox play, it's a great play. It's an amazing play, knowing that he had 18 snaps and Fantasy Labs has him projected at 0. Maybe if he's activated, they may adjust it, but they're not going to adjust it much. They're going to say he's going to get 1 point or 2 points. They're not going to. We don't know what this guy can do. We don't know, man. He caught a few balls against Cleveland in Week 18, but hey, it's a $200 play. If you think maybe your $200 play could be like some optimal craziness, you can't go wrong with this play. He had 18 snaps. And now he's going to be probably getting a lot of work right now as we speak, being put in the system. Everyone's going to be over sample because he's not a bad play in terms of usage probably. He should get like 4 targets or so. His ceiling's not that high for a $4,200 price. His ceiling's like 12 points, I'd say max. There'd have to be something crazy, some big blown coverage or something, some trick play, blown coverage. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. I will play him. I will have some exposure to him, but I'm not. If I'm playing anybody, I'm playing the dude that's a $200 play. Why not, man? If you can get your other spots to just pace, pretty much just be not optimal, and you get that Wilcox dude catch a touchdown from some crazy play that they draw up where they did I don't know, man, like some type of fake and ran it out and threw it to Wilcox. That'd be cool. So we got Burrow, Boyd, Higgins, and Wilcox. And from the Rams, I have Stafford and Cobb. So not bad. That's just my second look. Let's look at my third. It's very similar. It's almost like the exact same thing, except I swapped out so I swapped out Stafford. Instead of Stafford, I went with Akers and Mixon. So I swapped out Tyler Boyd. So instead of Boyd, you get Mixon with Higgins in the captain, Cooper Kupp in the flex, and Cam Akers. That's not bad. So what's Cam Akers' issue? Appears to be absent from a third straight practice Friday. But the Rams coach suggests he expects the running back to play. He's probably just getting some type of rest, is what that seems. McVay suggested only one guy, Higbee, is in serious danger of missing the big game. So let's get this down. I think this dude's playing. I'm putting him in lineups as if he is playing and let those that are so concerned with the injury. I think he's got to be a low-owned play. People had to have given up on him having a ceiling game. They thought maybe he'd do it last week or the week before. And he had a couple fumbles. So I don't think many people will be on him, especially seeing him not practice. I think maybe Stafford's just going to bring home the title and have like some career game, which he could. That's why I believe Stafford and the captain. You never know, man. You got to go with certain looks in the Super Bowl. You got to try different things. You can't just stick to one script. You can't, man. If you're building 150 lineups or you do like 20 or 30 by hand, you got to have some different looks. If you stick to one thing in Showdown, you're going to totally burn yourself out and not be able to have a bankroll and continue playing. So I like this lineup. I get Wilcox. I get that combination. I don't know what it may do, but you never know, man. And this fourth one, this is going a little gutsy. McPherson, the captain. I think a lot of people are on McPherson now. They're thinking it's going to continue. But why does it have to continue? Why do the Bengals have to be successful at running the ball down the field and getting stopped? What if they just never get down the field and the Rams just stop them and they only get a few drives over the 50-yard line? I don't know. I'm just hypotheticals here. It's meaning because the Bengals are moving the ball, but they get stopped. So are they going to never move the ball or still continue that trend to a certain degree? And McPherson, if he gets the opportunity, it doesn't seem like he's going to miss. Like, seems like he's determined to win. He won the last 2 games. But you know the one game he couldn't win? You know the one game McPherson couldn't beat? This team. Right here, baby. That was kind of a diss. I didn't mean to diss like that, but if you go back, he missed 2 field goals, and that game went to overtime, and Packers barely won in Cincinnati. That's crazy. That was this year. So that's cool to know that the Packers may have beaten the Super Bowl champs this year. Well, either one of them, the Packers beat the Super Bowl champs. Some reason I want to go on a Packers kick here for a second. They beat the Rams, and they beat the Bengals this season, so it's kind of cool. Even though we suck and we lose to the Niners, like every time we're in the playoffs for the last 4 seasons. So this is a unique look. McPherson and captain, Bengals, flex, defense, Chase. No Burrow. So I got Stafford with Cup and Akers. It's real ugly. This is one of the lineups where I think it's ugly, but it's not cute. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, the ugly ones. It may be a weird look that comes through. I don't see much success with this coming through. Crazy to put Bengals defense with Stafford and McPherson, the captain. I don't know what I'm smoking here, trying to see if this one works. Could I upgrade Akers to – see, why would I have Akers with Stafford and Bengals D? Something don't seem right there. I feel like I need a Bengals player. Maybe if I took Mixon and took out – there we go. Oh, we got this lineup here. Akers in the captain. Cup in the flex. Stafford in the flex. Higgins, McPherson, and Rams D. Well, Rams D with Akers, yeah, makes sense. Higgins and McPherson, that's another one of those. They get down the field. They stall. McPherson boots it in. A 40, a 50-yard field goal, maybe 2 or 3 of them. Higgins gets another 100 yards, no touchdown. Burrow has a bad game. Rams D, but they're not optimal. Cam Akers gets 2 rushing touchdowns. Cooper Kupp catches 10 balls for like just 100 yards. Nothing crazy. No touchdown. Maybe 1 touchdown. I don't know, man. That's why there's 3K left over. It's one of those. This is a lineup where Akers has to outscore Kupp. That's the only way this makes sense if I went this direction. Can I just take Akers out and put Kupp there? What do I get here? So I can't – wait, I can do that. Let's do that. Yeah. All right, I want to build some cup lineups. I think this is the first direction you should go when building for the Super Bowl 56. You need to just start with cup. You need to just go down the road and just know that this guy, if the Rams get it going, that the Rams win, this guy is going to be your captain 100%. Unless there's one of those crazy guys like Bryce Hopkins, that $200 play where he catches a touchdown for 50 yards, some crazy thing you don't even think. Or Van Jefferson gets 100 yards and a touchdown. That's a captain play for sure. But he's pretty banged up, right? Yeah, he hasn't done much, man. It seems like this is the Odell show right behind Cooper Kupp. Those guys are going to step up pretty hardcore. I think I want to go that route, for Odell to still just be, I think Odell should be like 9,500. He should be a little higher. His usage has tremendously increased the past 2 games. 8 targets, 11 targets. It's just gotten better, but no touchdown. His price didn't change. That doesn't make any sense. Odell should be almost, he should be almost 10K, like 9,600. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Chris? We're over here. I played some hype videos with the Bengals and the Rams. I think I was giving my thoughts. Man, I look at it like this. Who has recently won a title? Which one of these quarterbacks has experienced winning the big game? And you guys know the answer to that one. And I think there's just something with the fire of the Bengals coming in there. I think they got a big chance to just continue the Cinderella story of the NFL that we don't see too often. I think the last time we saw this was maybe the Giants in 2007, right? I mean, I can't think of the last time. I know the Ravens with who at quarterback? Trent Dilfer, but the Ravens had a stacked defense. Yeah, I think this game will be close too, man. Hey, what's up, Chow? What's up, brother? Just here hanging out, setting some lineups. I was going through looking at some of my top plays. You got to start with Cooper Kupp and the captain. You just got to go through and see how much Cooper Kupp makes sense, and then you go down from there. Because if the Rams win, I think Cooper Kupp's gonna have a big game. It's gonna be just like last week. Him and Beckham, they're gonna be heavily involved with no Higbee. Higbee's not playing. Usoma's, he's not playing. Neither one of those tight ends are playing, man. You think 49ers with Kaepernick was a Cinderella story? But wasn't he I guess he was, in a sense. He almost won the game, man. Ever since that the lights went out in the stadium, the second half, the Ravens just came back and won that one. So here I'm trying to build a lineup with Kupp and the captain. Got Stafford. I was trying to show my direction a little bit. I think this one could be multiple ways. You can't just think that there's one or two ways that this is going to go down. There's multiple ways. Defenses could show up. Rams, they didn't get no sacks last week, right? Or something like that. So, yeah, they're hungry to get to Joe Burrow and try and get him rattled. How much of a home field advantage are the Rams going to have in this game? Isn't it just crazy to see that 2 years in a row we get a home team Super Bowl? But you want to know what I think? Honestly, man, I'm gonna pull it up here. Tell me if this doesn't make sense. I want to look at you guys and tell you really what I just thought. Are we really going to put that out there that if you host, you're always going to – if you get to the Super Bowl, you're always going to win? Is that really what we're putting out there? If you're hosting and you make it to the Super Bowl, you're always going to win, because that's what last year was with the Bucs. I think this year, I don't think they win. I think the Bengals win to show that, as crazy as that sounds, not much logic behind it, but I think it's one of those, whoa, that's crazy. The team last year won it, but the team the next year did not win it. So I like that. Doesn't have to make sense theory, but you never know, man. Yeah, it never happened. Then boom, 2 years in a row. That's why I think this is a year where they lose. We show the world that the NFL Super Bowl hosts can lose a game, and we're going to do it back to back. One with a win and now one with a loss. Totally makes sense to me. If I was trying to play some type of a unique show or movie trailer, that's how you do it, man. One wins, one loses. So here, trying to fix this lineup, got Kupp, Stafford, and Odell. I mean, I think those guys are that's a great lineup to build around, just those three dudes. If they don't want the hosting team to get to the Super Bowl, just let the Cowboys host it every year. And you know what, man? Every time I see this joke, it is always the Cowboys. They're just, man, we can't. I don't know what it was like. I was a young kid, but maybe if I was like a teenager or a young adult in my good drinking years, if I was living that time when the Cowboys were winning the Super Bowl in 92, 94, 95, or something like that, those 3 years, man, I guess they got so cocky. And even before that, I don't know how cocky they were with the 70s, but man, I've heard all kinds of Cowboys, the NFL memes, man, they eat them up, man. I love it. I love the jokes with it. That's why I continue to come on here. Oh, man, let's fix this lineup. I want to show this 8 crazy Super Bowl bets. And we're going to look at these just crazy bets. I just want to see why these bets exist and if they make any sense. Just trying some things different. So we're going to finish this lineup. Where can we go? Can we take McPherson out? Rams D. Maybe we get another, what's the $1,800 play? I kind of like Rams D. Thinking if the Rams offense just shuts them down, if these guys go optimal, Kupp and Beckham and Stafford just like that, Kupp and the captain, Stafford in the flex and Odell in the flex, I think Rams D is – I think it works in the sense that Stafford just does the Super Bowl MVP type of game. Rams get a defensive touchdown. McPherson, he doesn't get much going. Higgins, maybe a backup guy like p.1 because they're getting their butts whooped. Yeah, this lineup makes a lot of sense. It really does to me with Kupp and the captain, Stafford, Odell, Ramsey. Excuse me. And p.1 just went off, so that's kind of it's not that unique anymore. But his price didn't change. But if they're getting blown out, man, they trust him. They trust this guy in some plays, even in the Super Bowl. Hey, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to Cha-Cha. All right, that's as much as I go, man. Let's look at this. 8 crazy Super Bowl bets. Crazy prop bets. Will any kick hit the upright or crossbar? Yes, plus 330, or no? Will any kick hit the upright or crossbar? So if you got to bet 500 to win $100 by saying no, it's crazy. I mean, I wouldn't make this bet, but I do believe that there's going to be some field goals attempted in this game. Probably, I don't know what the over-under on field goals attempts usually are in prop bets, but I'd say there's at least 4 field goal attempts. Is that going too far? I think it's saying 4 field goal attempts. So we're gonna have, will any kick? So if there's touchdowns, do those count? Any kick. Yeah, I think an extra point counts. And McPherson is 10 for 10 on field goals this season. Which team's jersey will Drake wear? Bengals for plus 115 or the Rams for minus 150? Why do we care about Drake? I don't want to diss him. It's funny. So Odell was playing tennis games at Drake's house. Okay. Who will the Super Bowl MVP mention first? Teammates, God, Jesus, the city, coach, owner, family, none of the above. What a bet, man. This is a bet right here. Who will the Super Bowl MVP mention first? So I guess you'd have to, if you really want to make this bet, you got to go and study the last 5, like winning any type of trophies, and just see maybe 5 or 10 and just see what they usually say. Like, you can't do no research in this, man. You just got to go with your gut. I like it, though. I would never make this bet. I like to thank my teammates. I can see God being the first thing they say. All right, we're going to take a I'm going to answer each one of these questions. I'm going to say, go back to the first one. Will any kick hit the upright? I'm going to say yes. Why not, man? Which team's jersey will Drake wear? This dude's going to be repping the freaking... I don't know, just hanging out with LeBron here. Maybe the Bengals. I'd say he reps the Bengals, man. I think there's something with the LA that he's not going to rep them. I don't know. Maybe not, because he's hanging out with Odell Beckham, so he probably is going to be wearing a Rams jersey. No, man, it'd be cool if he wore a Bengals jersey. He should root the underdog, man. Will a non-quarterback throw a touchdown? Oh, man, I want that bet. Yes, I think so. I think there could be an opportunity. Odell threw a pass. Yeah. We may see another trick play. Even the Bengals could draw something up. Will a player be ejected from Super Bowl 56? I say no. I don't think anybody gets ejected. Minus 2,000. Never making that bet, man. Will any player propose following Super Bowl 2022? Fuck, man. Will any player, they need to come for the winning team. They need to be in a relationship with their significant other at the game. I mean, will you see it? So I want to say no. If it happens, you're not going to see it, man. Following, like when? What's the grace period following the Super Bowl? I could never make that bet. There's so many stipulations. Will the power go out during the Super Bowl? OMG. We just talked about that with the Ravens and the Niners. Minus 100. You got to bet $100,000 to win $100. Is that what that means? Or yeah, you got to bet $100,000 to win $100. I think that's what that means. I would never do that. Or what do you win if you bet $1? I mean, $100. You don't even a penny. Is that what you win? I don't know. What's going on, guys? EJ here, Breathing Fantasy Football. Literally, will there be a flea flicker attempt in the game? I want to say yes. Didn't we see one in the last game? Power won't go out. No way. But who the hell's actually going to bet with those odds minus 100,000? Yeah, power shouldn't go out. It's LA, man. It's not going to go out over there. Don't the tickets cost like $40,000 a pop? I think there will be a flea flicker attempt in the game. I think so. I think we're going to see some crazy plays. We're going to see. You got to be different if you think you could beat a Sean McVay who got shut down in the last Super Bowl. He got shut down, man. It was the quarterback that got shut down more, but his team, they looked so flat. And Tom Brady, it looked like one of his easiest wins where he didn't do that much. I think Gronk caught a touchdown. There's like it wasn't much excitement. So you got to come out McVay different. So I think the Bengals get the flea flicker attempt. So that's all the Super Bowl props that they got. That was pretty cool. I like that segment. So it was the Rams that did the flea flicker? I don't know. Any other things I got up here? Looking at the Bengals were 125-1 preseason long shots to reach the Super Bowl, having won an NFL worst 2 games in 2019 and then only 4 games last season. They made the quickest turnaround. And we know the Rams, they pretty much gave away picks. They stacked the team as much as they could with a lot of big veteran guys. Great job. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do when you think that you can make a run. So great call on that one, Cha-Cha. You believing that they're going to go to Super Bowl. You had the epiphany in the playoff wildcard round. And now you see the Rams going to the Super Bowl. You believe that they're just going to shut down Burrow, which didn't we think that the Titans would shut him down? They basically did, 9 sacks, and they couldn't hold him off, man. I don't know what happened to the Chiefs. The Chiefs looked like week 2 to week 6 in that second half of that game. So the line it opened at 3.5 Rams. Okay. I mean, yeah, if I were to bet this, I'd bet the Bengals money line. But yeah, you're probably right, man. I want to believe that that's the route that it's going to be, but You know how we are here setting lineups, man. I want to pretend that there's different scenarios. My heart wants the Bengals to win. Reality is telling me that the Rams will win. I mean, Stafford has looked. He's played a great postseason. What was he, 0-3 as the Lions in the playoffs, and now 3-0? I don't know, man. But what if what if they have another meltdown? What if the Rams have another meltdown, man? That's crazy. Like the Packers, Rodgers melts down on these like big games. I think everyone believes that the Rams got the home field advantage. I think they could start off slow, and if they never rebound from it, if they just find a way to just let this Cinderella story continue, we're going to see the Rams not do it, man.
RC, how do you think Mike McCarthy slept last night after hearing Jerry Jones say, well, look, someone else is going to be the coach soon. These guys both want to be.
Yeah, sorry. Bengals made a major defensive adjustment after falling behind 21-3 on Sunday, most notably taking away receiver Tyreek Hill. How did they do that? Yeah, he didn't catch no more balls in that game. Mahomes completed all 11 of his attempts in the first half for 127 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, these are the type of things I like to read. They could be cursed, leaving St. Louis like they did. Yeah, man, I want to believe those two things. The first one with the home team won it last year. Now this year, the home team's going to lose. And the Rams are now cursed. I just want to believe in those things. I mean, I wish the Rams the best. I have friends that are Rams fans. I'd love to see you guys win another Super Bowl, sure. I just feel that the Bengals, I feel like it's their story, man. And this is like one of those, we don't get to see this too often in the NFL where a team that isn't supposed to be here is here and is proven that they should be here, trying to at least shock us this season that they belong here. That's what I think. So I think it continues. This is good for the NFL if the Bengals win. It really is. It's a great thing. Now, will the Lions win next year? No. We're not going to see another one of these. If the Bengals win, we're not going to see another one in the next 10, 15 years. A team that was that bad for that long. It wasn't just a few years. Key matchups. Cooper Kupp versus Bengals cornerback Mike Hilton. When the Bengals play man coverage, it will be Hilton versus Kupp in the slot. We all know Kupp has the route running traits to win one-on-ones. And McVay will use reduced formations and bunch sets to give Kupp free access off the ball. Cha-cha-cha. I don't know what all that means, man. I don't like breaking down some cryptic football lingo. That's not my style. But I just like looking at numbers, man. Jesse Bates, the third X Factor safety. Yeah, I think, man, will McVay's offense flop in the Super Bowl again? Or are they going to talk about that? His 2018 Rams averaged 32.9 points and 28 in 2 playoff games before showing up and losing 13-3. The Rams traded for Stafford a year ago. Yeah, Jared Goff. Oh, man. Can the Bengals keep Burrow protected? I'm just browsing through these, just thinking. You guys know how I feel about these showdowns, man. You gotta just be different, have some fun. It's the last one of the year. I'm not gonna play any other sports. Maybe I get bored. I'll jump on a basketball if I see a promotion, but nah, it's not my thing, man. Just football. Cha-Cha, if you're there, I want to show you this lineup from last week. This sweat that I had. This was a legit sweat. I totally had a shot at first place in this 150K first down, where 7,500 was up for grabs. So this lineup I got here, I got Garoppolo with Mixon and McKinnon. So they're pretty dang near optimal. McKinnon and Mixon. I think Samaje Perine was more optimal than McKinnon. So the running backs didn't do it last week. It was all receiver and having Travis Kelce. But when I had Garoppolo here, when they got the ball back, I thought maybe if he moved it down the field, but he threw an interception. If he would have moved it down the field with Kittle, and if Kittle got close to Travis Kelce, so I guess I could have used Debo a little bit more too. But it was a shot. I had Hardman in there, Kupp, and Beckham. Not bad. Here's what first place looks like. We had a sweat, man. I was only 17 points off. And really the big difference was Kittle and Kelce. And they had one more shot. They moved the ball down the field. Just saying. I had Bengals D. We were both talking about that. Like Bengals D was the optimal play. That's crazy. See, he don't even have Debo in this. So if Debo were to catch like 30 yards, puts him over 100. I get those bonus points. And if Kittle catches another touchdown, you give me 9-10 points. I think we get it. I really do. But that's all what ifs. But hey, I had a sweat. I can feel it when I have a sweat. I'll look at it and think, yeah. So I had a couple of them. A couple of them paid off this year. It's fun, man. That's why I love playing DFS, especially like this. You never know. Before I started the channel, I had 100K sweat, and man, I was like, come on. And I was sitting in first place with 100K in the fourth quarter of the 4 o'clock games. I'll never forget that because that's what has inspired me to make this channel and try and show you guys that anyone playing can possibly smash a lineup. You just got to have a little faith, be a little risky, have some fun, be a little knowledgeable, try and pay attention, make connections, talk with friends. Be yourself. Those are all things that you could do to be successful at whatever you want to do. Back-to-back weeks, cheapest defense was the optimal play. It sure was, man. I'm too homer. That's my weakness. It works sometimes. You can't say it don't work when you're a homer of the Packers with their fantasy-friendly offense. But when you go so homer, you look away from like Niners D at 2,500, and I'm thinking the game started off perfect for the Packers and the Niners. They go down the field, score a touchdown. I'm thinking, I'm so glad I didn't have to play the Niners D. I didn't play that much of them, and boom, they hold the Packers the whole game. Block 2. The second one they blocked, they get a touchdown. I knew right there. I was like, yeah, I ain't got a chance in this one. And last thing we'll look at, check out this $1 million lineup last week. Congratulations, JJ Herrig. You probably don't do many, but you done 4. This is your 4th one of the 4 that you've done. Let's see. Can you look them up? They don't show it. This is like the only one that cashed, I guess, for him. And it's the $1 million winner. So crazy. How do you put P. Ryan and Mixon in this lineup? So you want to know something, Cha-Cha? This is a combination that smashed, that broke the slate last season. So last season, it was Samaje P. Ryan and Giovanni Bernard. They broke the slate. I remember it. I think Bernard had 29 points and P. Ryan had 26, something like that, in a game against the Texans. And it's so crazy to think that here we are again looking at the Bengals running backs. And I know it's not pretty, but they broke the slate. They technically did. Having Kupp and Beckham with Bland in the flex, that's crazy, man. He probably zeroed it out, so it fit. He got Hill and Kelsey. That worked out. Amazing job. Amazing lineup. I love this lineup. To me, it makes sense. To you, Cha-Cha, I think you told me earlier, you're like, I would never think that lineup works. But if you break it down, all the pieces are there. You get the triple stack with Stafford. You get the running back stack with Bengals D. This guy basically was saying that the Bengals were going to smash the Chiefs, I guess. And it worked out for him. So congratulations. Let's go back and build some lineups. All right. So here we are. I got Kupp in the captain. Tell me, who do you like in the captain, Cha-Cha? I was playing Higgins. I want to do another one with Kupp in the captain. See what can make sense. Yeah, it's not going to be unique anymore. I think if you went with a guy like, the 2 deep backup tight ends, they're both in play. They're both 200. I'm definitely playing both of them. You're going to see some Hopkins. He's got to see some snaps. How many snaps did he see last week? Here's this other guy, Wilcox, that I'm going to play. So he didn't play at all, really. No snaps on offense. That's not good. Who played the snaps with Blanton? Was it just Blanton the whole time? No, not that guy. I guess it was. All right, let's see your lineup, man. I mean, it's never a bad lineup when you can get a kicker and a defense in there. And Akers hasn't really done it with Higgins. It's hard for me to say that Stafford's going to give Akers some points. Is he going to throw it to him? We just haven't seen that combination yet. I'm not against Akers. I think he plays. But, man, I don't know what to think of how much they want to use Michelle. Yeah, I don't know how bad Bengals rush defense is throughout the season. Could Michelle be the play? Are they being honest with this assessment of Akers? Is he really banged up? Or is he just getting some like courtesy rest because they want to hope that he's going to have a big impact in the game and they just don't want to practice him that much? I don't know. But Michelle is still pretty cheap. The guy that's coming off an injury, it seems like. Did he have an injury in the game? Was Akers injured at all in the game? I don't really remember. Akers navigated a shoulder injury that led to a brief exit from the contest in the first half. He was more efficient than during a difficult divisional round game against the Buccaneers. Yeah, Michelle did all right. I think I don't know what to think here, though, man. If he's really injured and they're trying to give him some rest, if he goes out there and he re-injures the shoulder, I mean, I feel like Michelle has to be in play here. Just with the fact that if he comes out and he gets injured again, that's something that's out of our – it just – I don't know, man. I could totally see Michelle being back in play. I'm still on Akers. Let's see what we could do different with your lineup. Let's say Akers gets hurt. I know you don't want to hear that. I'm on Akers too, but he's got an injury, and Michelle knows the system. He's been there the whole season. Maybe they go with something they know. They'd hate to see Akers lose another fumble in the Super Bowl, but I don't know. I'm kind of just doing my improv thing on talking DFS. It's just how I'm feeling in the moment. Usually it changes. That's why I like setting multiple lineups, because I'll have a vision and then it changes. And then another vision and it changes. Maybe one of your visions that you had was unique enough for it to have the combination work in your favor. So 1,800 left over. I like that. This is basically this becomes really unique in the sense that you just swapped out Akers. You could have gotten Akers, but you went with Michelle instead. It's unique. It's 100% unique, man. And Stafford threw one touchdown to Michelle. Garbage time, he did. So he trusts him. I'm going to roll with this one, man. I'll put it in the fair catch. Why not? I like it. Man, I got a lot of lineups to do still. All right, let's do a different look here. Yeah, that's how you got to roll, man. You know that. We got to definitely play a little contrarian. I still think Akers is going to have the opportunities, but it's playing it as if he gets hurt again or gets another fumble. Now let's swap it. Let's say Beckham has a bigger game than Cup, but still run with that same combo. I like that combo. I like Stafford just smashing. Let's roll Rams D. This is like my 4 favorite plays. Where's Rams D? Rams D, please. So here we can get Chase, Mixon, or Higgins. So if I get Higgins, I can then get McPherson. I like that. It zeroes it out. It's one of those. This is definitely like a 60 way chop type of lineup. Maybe more than that, like 100, 150. I see this being a popular lineup. But I want to have it in. How much can we change? Can we say Higgins doesn't do it? Or Rams D doesn't do it? And it's instead of Rams D, it's like p.1. So they move the ball down the field. They stall a bunch of times. McPherson. Maybe Higgins gets 1 touchdown. And they get like 20 points. Or like 16 points. Like 3 field goals, 16 points. Rams get 21 points. Touchdown each. I don't know. Or 2 touchdowns. Beckham. Cup gets like 10 catches, 100-plus yards. This makes sense in that aspect if you don't want to play Rams D. This makes it a little bit more contrarian. Not that much more, but a little bit. Let's plug it in there. Let's do it, man. You tell me the lineups. I'll enter as many as I can. If we smash one, you know the drill. Man, I'm hoping to smash one. I'd love to smash one for the stream, for you guys. All right, let's see this line. Let's plug it in, man. Higgins. Stafford, OBJ, Cub. So it's the same combo with Higgins, Rams D, and McPherson. Oh, I'm kind of interested to see how much money this leaves on the table. Doesn't leave much. You can choose between double kicker or Rams D. Hey, it's not bad. It's basically saying that Rams D has to get a defensive score, but Higgins has to somehow score 2 touchdowns. But Joe Burrow's not optimal? That's what we're saying here? How is he not optimal if Higgins isn't the captain? What, does Higgins just catch like 13 balls, no touchdown, and just has a monster offensive game where McPherson kicks a few field goals and we need him there in the flex, but Rams get a defensive score? And Cup and Beckham are just flex. None of them are – it's hard for me to see the 3 of them in the flex with Higgins and the captain, but no Burrow. Like, where's Burrow? I need Burrow somewhere. So I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. But you know the drill, man. We're plugging it in. If you're not playing it, I'll play it. And you know the drill, man. We smash it. We have some fun. Especially if we smash it in I think this is the $1 one I'm doing. The 100K to first. No, the $3. This is the $3 one. Yeah, it's got to be that. I said, what did I say, 13 or 14 receptions? No touchdowns? That would be crazy. That could put him optimal on the captain. Even 9 receptions. But he needs to get at least 100 yards and no touchdown. Maybe 1 touchdown. I say 1 touchdown, 100 yards, and Burrow throws a pick 6. So Burrow gets 1 or 2 interceptions, Rams D. Sure, I agree with it. All right, now it's my turn. Let me see how I can try and make something seem different. Could I really make a contrarian look with Michelle at the captain? Is that even possible? I just want to see if I can have it make sense. Rams D. Let's go with McPherson. No Matt Gay. Cooper Kupp. I mean, I can get basically anybody. Chase, Higgins. So, hey, if you're going to go that route, man, let's put Rams D in the captain. Why not? Rams D in the captain. Flex. Now let's put, if they get off to a big start, what if Cam Akers, what if they don't use him that much? I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn between the Cam Akers thing. I just think it's 50-50. Either guy. Michelle could pop. This is why they brought him to LA. They really needed him, and he came through a few times. I'm gonna rock Michelle, and let's. Where can we upgrade? So there's Michelle. I still got McPherson here. Let's take out McPherson. Let's go with that T. Higgins play. So I can get Joe Mixon here and Higgins. Rams D. This is crazy. This is definitely contrarian. Joe Burrow is young. It is not the end of his career to throw a pick in the biggest game of the year. I love the Bengals and excited for the future. Hopefully the old line gets addressed. Man, you're from Ohio, Cha-Cha. Are Bengals fans coming out of the woodworks even where you live? I think I don't know what to think, man. Trying to see what lineup could make sense with Rams D. If you're putting Rams D in and we're using Michelle, or do we just say Rams D and the Odell, Cooper Kupp, Stafford show? What could we do here? So we get Cam Akers. I mean, you could totally plug this in. But we need a defensive scorer for sure. Even McPherson, this makes it definitely unique. I don't know. This is definitely a lineup where 1, 2, or 3 duplicates. There's not more than 5 duplicates of this lineup. No way. I don't see it. 2,500 left over. I like it. I'm definitely playing it. Playing in the millionaire, 1 million to first. This is the type of lineup to do. I mean, all right, let's see my options. I'm putting in a single entry. The $3 50K, the 250K, where's the single? 100K to huddle? Let's do the 100K huddle. I want to do another Rams D. I want to see with Rams D. I'm in this direction right now. We're trying to see what Rams D and the captain. This is like an Osmo vision. Every time I see like a defensive score and I go and check, Osmo's like near the top. Like he's a defensive minded field goal kicker kind of strategy player. I think that's where his head's mostly at. So can we get one Rams with I think if Higgins has a good game, I think the Bengals win. That's the direction I want to stick to. I want to stick to that script. It's hard to though. So could Chase be the one that benefits with the Rams and the captain? He just gets peppered so many looks. Or does T. Higgins, is he the guy that gets it? Just the de facto. Let's see what he looks like. Higgins. Let's go back to him. I don't want to play Mixon. Maybe P. Ryan here. Now this is crazy. I can get Cup, Stafford, and Odell. 4,100 left over. Ooh. So if I didn't, that's where we're back at. It's basically the same look I just had. Let's take out Higgins. Roll Chase. What can I get for 37? P. Ryan. So Chase. Playing Higgins instead of Chase. We're saying that Higgins outscores Chase. And we still need P. Ryan because it's pretty close. So let's just say, so I had the choice between P. Ryan and Bengals D. I'd roll with P. Ryan here. 4,100. This is a look I want to rock. Why not, man? Could I make Cooper Kupp fit in the captain over Rams D? I just want to see if I could do that. Oh, you can make it fit. Ugh. I was hoping to have it be unique to the point where you can't do this. But you can do this. Did I already do this? This is how we build lineups, man. Oh, yeah. I haven't been wanting to play Mixon or Jamar this week, but that is just me holding on hope to our fantasy playoff pool chances. Hey, we're in first place, man, out of 45 guys in that little personal underground pool. That's fun. I think we got a low shot. I want to be hopeful. It's tough knowing that we have no 3X plays. We have Cup, who everybody else has Cup, either 3X or 4X, maybe. At least there's a bunch of 4X. And we just have we need McPherson to have a huge game. I could play a lot of my lineups to that mindset. I have done it in the past. It's not a great strategy. It's a gamble. But that's what we're on here doing. We're gambling. We're having fun. There's some strategy, of course. But look at this. This is what I wanted, but I didn't realize you could put Cup in the captain with Ramsey here. Let's assign this lineup. All right, we're going to play this next lineup as if it's our playoff pool. What do we want to happen? We want McPherson to smash. So how do we do that? First, we put Cup in the captain. And we rock McPherson. We got Cam Akers, right? We're going to run him too. And Jamar Chase. We have him. And Rams D. What else are we playing in that game? I think, we have no tight end. We have Usoma, who I don't think is playing. This is basically it. I got the kicker. I could do Stafford or Burrow, but I can't get Burrow. So I got downgrade either Akers. Let's go back to Akers here. Yeah, let's put McPherson in the captain and see how this works. I mean, this is basically everybody that we're playing, besides the tight end. McPherson, the captain, 1,600 left over. I mean, I think I could fit Akers, so I'm saying McPherson has to outscore Akers. And he definitely has to outscore Rams D. Can I get Akers in the captain with McPherson? I want to see how that looks. I can. So what are we saying here? McPherson outscores Akers, or Akers outscores McPherson? I think this look makes more sense. But McPherson, the captain. So why do I need Joe Burrow? Because he's going to throw like 300 yards, 1 touchdown to Jamar Chase. But it's not optimal. I don't know. Akers captain, sure, yeah, let's do it, man. These are going in the $3, 100K to first. Oh man, I would love that. It'd be awesome if we haven't seen a kicker win optimal captain this season in a primetime game. I don't think we've seen it. You know what? I'm gonna do one more, and I'm gonna hit the rack, man. Pretty tired, but I've been keeping the trend going, doing a stream on Fridays. I'm gonna probably do one more next week, maybe this weekend. We'll see. Maybe Tuesday. I'm not sure. Just hanging out. I want to do a couple more because once the season's over, I'm gonna go back to making some fun videos. I'm already working on a couple videos, personal fun videos, make you laugh. Just try and boost your spirit a little bit. Those kind of videos. Homemade. I love just dabbling. It's fun, man. All right. I want to make a point. I don't know if you when you join the stream, Cha-Cha, but this guy that's 200, Wilcox, to me, this guy is in play. He's in play. He had 18 snaps when Usoma went out. Drew Sample played pretty much the whole game. 62 out of 69. And this guy played 18 out of 69. He had no targets against Tennessee. Maybe there's some crazy play where he comes out and gets some targets. He did in the game when he lost against the Browns. I think he played a lot there, 5 targets, because they rested everybody. So I get it. He didn't really have a big impact. But is Drew Sample that good? No, I don't think so. So I don't know what this guy could do, but for 200, he had 18 snaps last week. I don't think Usome was playing. I'm kind of on him. How can you not be on this guy? So I'm going to plug him in the lineup, man. It's definitely a good $200 play. So this is one where we put Higgins in the captain. We get Joe Burrow. He throws some crazy touchdown to Wilcox near the goal line, some trick play. Who knows, man? I'm going to roll with this one and say that where can we go? Where else can we be different with these two spots? I'm trying to say that the Rams kind of struggle if Higgins and the captain, or can I put Stafford Odell here? So I'd have to downgrade Burrow. No, I want to have Burrow in this. Maybe I'll say Stafford struggles. How does he struggle? No, he don't struggle, man. 5,400, Cooper Kupp, Stafford. This is a shootout one. I can get Tyler Boyd here with Higgins. Michelle here. Both the tight end for the Rams. He had a big impact in this game as well. It's so crazy. He's going to be chalky. But is it the right play? Do we play him? That's pretty safe. That's a nice chalk play with Stafford and Kupp, Burrow, Higgins, and Wilcox out of nowhere. So that's like saying, who can I get for 1,000? I can get Skowronek. He had a catch in the end zone and he dropped it. He had a touchdown. It would have been like, I don't know how big it was, like 40-yard pass. He dropped the touchdown catch. So that was it. If it was 40 yards, it was like 11 points. So if he would have caught that, he would have been a little bit more. But he's 600 now. I think they put that into a factor. So, yeah, you can get him. You can get Taylor. I don't trust this Taylor guy. So, I don't know. Those are your options, I think. Skowronek's. I think that was a one-time wonder. I don't think he's going to get that look again. He could, though. I don't think so, but he could. I don't think so. That's how we play DFS, man. You just got to take chances. Oh, I think it's good that they're priced up. I think Sample is going to be overplayed. And Blanton, too. Blanton's done pretty well, but I don't know how much I like that Blanton look that I just did. I think he's going to be so chalky, but I don't really think he's going to do it, man. Let me do another one similar to that one, but take out Blanton. So here we are. I'm going to take out Blanton. Could go Van Jefferson here. He hasn't really done it much with Cup. I really like ODB, man. OBJ, ODB. We can call him whatever we want, right? Yeah, he did look good. I just think, but why did they start Higbee all year? I don't. He has really done much, man. He did have one good game against the Niners. I guess this is Blanton's like first year coming through with the system. I remember Higbee and who was it? Everett. They were kind of like low end tight end plays. I think this is still Blanton's ceiling, like 12 points. Like me gunning for 12 points at this price. Yeah, it could be optimal. Will it? I don't think so. If he got you another 10, 12 points, I don't think he's optimal, man. I don't think his ceiling goes higher than that. But if Wilcox got you that 10, 12 points, it's a totally different story. The price is completely different. So, look, if we swapped out Higgins and went with this lineup, but went with Boyd and the captain, that's crazy. Now, that, to me, is another one of those, what if Boyd, I mean, it fits everything else I want to do, so I'm definitely going to rock it just because it's almost zeroed out, and it's really unique having Boyd and the captain. Very unique. And on the Rams side, it's very chalky, but on the Bengals side, it's super unique. I like it. All right, we'll go back to that. I'm going to pull it up just to show again. Boyd and the captain. Cup, Stafford, Beckham. Then Burrow and Wilcox. So this one says I have to have this lineup. I can't get Skowronix. No. I get Evans. No. Let's do another Tyler Boyd. Maybe let's do Higgins with Boyd, or Higgins in the flex. Take out 1,300. Anybody? No. Where would a scenario make sense where Boyd's in the captain, Burrow flex, Higgins flex, with Cup and Stafford? What scenario does that make sense? I don't think it does. I love just bouncing around, man. You want to see another McPherson in the captain? I like doing those. But McPherson's in the captain, that means he scored some field goals, and they've been moving the ball down the field. I would say Burrow's optimal. Not crazy optimal, but just optimal. If McPherson's in the captain, Stafford's, he's not there. That would be my first way of doing some deductive reasoning. My PhD is kicking in DFS. I'm trying to totally figure out how this makes sense. All right. So McPherson, Burrow, Higgins. we go Akers, Rams, D? But Burrow is still optimal? We got to get Cooper Kupp in here. Man, how does so... Yeah, I could put Matt Stafford here. I could. Zeros it out. It's not the look I like. Oh no, Rams D. Nope, I'm hitting that point in the stream where I'm about to shut down. But I do want to finish this lineup. I do like trying to find a unique build. Just thinking. Maybe I gotta find a different look. I'm kind of leaning to the same 8 to 10 guys that I've been picking from. Yeah, I don't really like it. I don't see many scenarios where Stafford and Burrow are both in the optimal lineup where you have McPherson and Rams D. That just doesn't make sense. I feel like we got to go away from the quarterbacks. Now, if we want to do this lineup where we got Higgins and Kupp and Rams D and McPherson, sure, these pieces could make sense. Maybe we got some Cam Akers here. Mixing over Burrow. It is different. Yeah, I could put Stafford back in here. But then I don't know. I'm trying to think if I put Stafford here, it's like just a Kupp. That is only connection. But Mixon and Higgins are optimal with McPherson and the captain. Rams D. Maybe Rams D isn't the play. Can we pretend that this is optimal, but there's a Rams running back like Akers is priced 6,400, but pretend he's priced 11K? I don't know. And that you need to have this build in here. No quarterback. But you gotta roll. You gotta have a quarterback, right? I mean, I could put Stafford here. It does leave a little money on the table. It is different. But if I took out Rams D, who could I get for 44? I can't get anybody that Stafford could throw to that makes sense at that price. They make Blanton 4,600 just enough above where you can't use them. Yeah, I agree. Let's see that. Let's see what that looks like with this build. Kupp. Stafford, McPherson, and and I get 600 left over. So I get Skowronix. I mean, we could do this. It's zeroed out. It's definitely, it's using Cup in the captain. This, to me, makes sense. You're getting some, maybe he comes through and gets another chance. And McPherson, sure, this isn't a bad lineup. I'm plugging it in there. Man, we set some lineups. Nice. I like that. Awesome. We set like 6 or 7. Is there any other crazy thing they're doing for the NFL? I get these promotions. You can play basketball or golf. I can't do it, man. I'd rather play a backup quarterback lineup than play a golf or something that I don't even follow. I know that sounds crazy. Like, EJ, why would you play a horrible lineup? Oh, man. So we got the Pro Bowl. Let's set a lineup in the Pro Bowl. Just kidding. I'm not setting a lineup in the Pro Bowl. I mean, I could. It's a total crapshoot, man. Maybe we should do it? That'd be crazy. Let's look up a single. Why not? Cha-Cha, you want to do one in the Pro Bowl? Yeah, let's have a Pro Bowl sweat. Is it even possible? Yeah, let's do a Pro Bowl one. Fuck it, man. $5 single entry. Oh, wait. Yeah. Let's look by position. So is everybody like Debo's? Man, I don't see Debo playing that much. He's gonna go out there and do a little bit. I see guys like Jefferson. Yeah, Jefferson's he's gonna want to ball out. Evans, he may, I don't know. Johnson, Lamb didn't do much. Maybe. I like Jefferson. Did he go to the Pro Bowl last year? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. But sure, Jefferson and the captain, that makes a lot of sense. But who's going to be the first quarterback? Who's going to throw him the touchdown? That's the question. Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, Kirk Cousins. Oh, well, that's a pretty easy one with Kirk Cousins getting in. I could see him throwing it to his own guy. Or could it be someone else? Kyler Murray had a – I don't know. I see like Cousins getting some play. Let's just do it, man. We can pretty much get anybody we want from here on out. So I'm not touching Debo. I don't think I'm touching – I can get another quarterback. You can get all these quarterbacks. Get a running back too. Man, this is a total crapshoot. You're never going to zero it out. So let's get a AFC. Let's look at the AFC. What's our quarterbacks to choose from? Herbert, Mahomes, or Lamar Jackson, or Mac Jones? I see Herbert balling out. Mahomes, no, I don't see him doing anything. Lamar, I guess Lamar could have a fun run. A fun run? Does that make sense? He just runs around. Let's look up Kyle Pitts. Is he in the Pro Bowl? Really? I didn't even look or see that. There he is, 3,200. Dude, this is one where we just plug in whoever we think's gonna get it done. I kind of like the Pro Bowl, because if you just get a crazy combination, you may be the only one that has that. There's no zeroed out lineups at all. So I may change my strategy a little bit and play some Pro Bowl. I like that you can have some uniqueness. There's definitely some uniqueness you could build. So there was no Pro Bowl last year, right? Dang, that's crazy. So what was the Pro Bowl like the year before? I just want to see. Lamar Jackson was MVP, so he played in it, right? I don't think it really matters. I mean, look up. Drew Brees threw a touchdown to Michael Thomas, so there's like our Kirk Cousins to Justin Jefferson. Then Russell Wilson. So they did it to opposing Russell Wilson to Amari Cooper. Okay, yeah. Lamar Jackson to Mark Andrews. Makes sense. Can you pick a defense? Look at the defenses. They're so cheap. 2,200, 2K. Herbert. I see Herbert blown up, man. Maybe Herbert throws a bomb to Tyreek Hill. Is Hill going to play just to show off and do a front flip? Who is Herbert going to throw a touchdown to? He's going to throw a touchdown, man. Deontay Johnson? Diggs? I saw Diggs, like, he caught a pass and fell through a table. I think he's having fun in the Pro Bowl things. I want to say Diggs. So we get one more guy. We got Jefferson, the captain. Maybe Pitts should be in the captain. I don't think anybody matters, man. I don't think Jefferson plays much. Let's put Pitts in the captain. Out of all the tight ends. So it's Kittle or Pitts. I see Pitts getting a lot of looks. Let's put Pitts in the captain. Good call. Then Jefferson. We got 16K left over. Jeez. So it's just, this is luck of the draw. Can I go with another? Should we go with a running back here? Which running back could get it done? Jonathan Taylor? Possibly. Cook? I don't see Cook playing much. Najee Harris. He could be hungry. Let's say Najee Harris. Man, this lineup. Dude, if we take this down, why not, man? Dude, I feel like I want to do a bunch of like the $3. What does that one do? Let's see, 5K to first, not bad. I think this is not being split. There's going to be hardly any duplicates. There's going to be so many crazy combinations you can get where you leave so much money left over. You're not going to know how to set this lineup. So this is a good one to do. The $3. I like it. Let's do one more. Just want to save one in this one. Let's do another. I'm on that. I'm totally on that Kyle Pitts in a captain. Now let's try a different look a little bit. CeeDee Lamb, is he going to do anything? We're going to see him. He's kind of like fell off a little bit. I think he's going to get some looks. Let's throw him in the lineup. Do we go away from the Kirk Cousins? Do we still go back to that too? Now, if I did this right, I need another NFC quarterback. Russell Wilson, is he going to try and prove? Is he going to go out there and do anything? Like, I know he wants to be on another team and all. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Who else are the quarterbacks on? It's just Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson. I mean, Kyler Murray. What about Kyler Murray? You don't think Kyler Murray's going to do some fancy running? The defense don't really show up. It's just offensive outputs. Russell Wilson going to throw some bombs, show off that arm one last time to prove that he can maybe go to a big team next season. He is rocking my favorite number, 78, or the number that haunts me, 78. It's a personal thing. So let's play it. 7,800 Russell Wilson. I need an AFC. AFC now. Do we go back to Diggs? But I got Kirk Cousins. Let's take Cousins out. I feel like Cousins he's got to get a touchdown, man. Coming in after Aaron Rodgers stepped out of the Pro Bowl. Are there any Packers in the Pro Bowl on offense? I don't think so. Why is this guy saying he ain't gonna play? Let's look at our cheapest plays. Slater, 400. Juszczyk, 100. Duvernay. I mean, Duvernay could play offense. Is he? Is he just special teams? Who knows what they do in the Pro Bowl, man. Kickers? I'm not touching a kicker. Renfro, man. This guy, he may get some looks. Let's put Renfro in there. Let's take Lamb out. I don't trust Lamb. I want to go back to the Jefferson look with Kirk Cousins. I don't know why I'm on that. Now I got Russell Wilson in there. Let's see. Who throws to Renfro? I'm not going to say Mac Jones. Will he air one out to show you that he can? I'm not going to say Mahomes. I don't think Mahomes says anything. Herbert. It's either Herbert or Mac Jones. I say Herbert throws a friendly touchdown to his division rival. So I still got the Cousins, Jefferson. Should I bail on that? Because I was going to rock Wilson. But let's say each one of these quarterback throws a touchdown to each one of these receivers. Hey, let's put it in there, man. I don't know. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of part 1, Breathing Fantasy Football. Thank you for joining, Cha-Cha. Man, you know how we do it. We end the stream with a yoga mindful breath. I'm going to teach some yoga this Sunday as long as it don't rain in person. So it's going to be fun to get back out there and kind of just flow with anybody that wants to join me. I had a small turnout last time. I had like 5 or 10 people from the town. So it was fun. So where we at, guys? We're going to end the stream so you can just softly just relax, put everything down. Relax your shoulders down on your side, on a table, on the desk like I have here. Softly close your eyes. Take a full exhale out. Deep inhale through the nose. And release. Another breath in. And out. One last breath in through the nose. Exhale, release. Out the mouth. All right. Thank you, guys. Pro Bowl will definitely be weird. Some great lineups. So, man, yeah, who knows, man. I wasn't even thinking about the Pro Bowl until just wanted to look something up. I wonder if they have a classic setup with the Pro Bowl, and they shouldn't do that, though. No, they don't. All right, we'll probably jump on next week one last time. Maybe I'll get you and Jake or another buddy that wants to chat. We could chat, talk the season. Why not, man? I don't care. But we'll do it next time. All right, guys. Have a good night and have a good weekend. See ya.